Hey everybody, this is Scott with another Saturday service. Just a quick update on some information before we jump into that reading. I'm going to be changing things up a little bit, so there's going to be less posting with the Saturday service and longer posts with the Patreon subscribers just because we're putting everything behind a veil. I'm not abandoning YouTube. I'll be here. I'm still going to be a voice on the internet because we've been growing. I've gotten new subscribers and likes, and it's really nice. I didn't know how YouTube would be, so it's just really cool. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking and just participating. Comments, always, I welcome comments. If you need to know something, if you want to talk about something else, I don't know, maybe DM me. This week I'm traveling. I didn't have cards, but then I picked up cards and I have those things. I'm inviting you to consider some things this week. For your reading, for your Saturday service, what I want you to look at. More than your vision, more than what you know. Tapping into your body, tapping into your feelings, tapping into your dreams, and asking how these two things come together. If you get a vision of something, ask what your feeling is about it, and in the middle is your point of action. This is the place of heart where you can bring something to the world. And that's the simplest way I can compartmentalize the long version I just gave on the Patreon with the full talk on the above self, the below self, and the between self and shadow and all that sort of fun stuff. Putting together our mental patterns about what we dream up and our feelings can really show us where the mark of a true message is. So our intuition and our psychic ability come together. I would look at this week, I would look at crossroads, crosses, or marks, like X marks the spot. These are very important. Look for that sign. I would look at shadow and light and stop trying to mush everything together. Maybe spend less time trying to find wholeness and more time respecting separateness. See how these two things are different and respecting those differences, because there's something there that's really key. There's a key element there. The third thing, I would look at there was something about the mother and children. So I would look at that relationship to the mother that you may have. The larger message for me was like, we're all children of the goddess. We're all sitting in the lap of the goddess. As a metaphor, it's not really a metaphor for me, but as a metaphor, it means that, we're children of part of nature. So really tapping into nature to see like what's happening there and what kind of conversation that you're aware of. I didn't see a lot of birds on my trip today when I went to the hills to put together my notes for this video, but I did see like calves and mama cows, and I saw like children and like human mamas chasing after children, and I saw a lot of protective elements around those things. So I would look at protection and whatever mother-child might mean for you. Please look beyond your personal biases about whatever your mother-child relationship was and at the bigger picture, if that's helpful, because it could be helpful to really see what that message is beyond your own experience. If we want information, we want to reach beyond our own experience to get that. And I think that was a large chunk of what this week's reading was about. I did pull cards, so I'm going to show those to you. This start of the week is the Page of Wands. This says you know something about something, but you don't know everything. So maybe your burst of creative energy is looking for a new outlet or a new way of using or working with it. So open up to that, get past yourself, and see how you can grow through your passions. The second card was Justice. This was middle of the week. This emphasized balance, fairness, and karma, and says, take a moment to assess your actions and intentions. Are you being fair to yourself? More importantly, are you seeing clearly? In order to do that, you kind of need a neutrality. You need to see things objectively in order to see fairly. No one's without shadow, and no one's without consequence. If you think yourself without a spot or blame, you become a vector for an ego illusion, so watch yourself. There was a big message here about Libra out of balance being very not pretty. So watch that there. End of the week, our card that we have is the Three of Wands. I love this one that says, oh, there's growth, there's expansion, there's a long-term planning maybe starting to occur, or there's looking forward to what's next. Remember to reflect on your progress that you make. Looking back helps us to presently look forward about the next steps that we need. So trust in your vision and in your experience to take you to your next step. You're going to embrace your inner fire. You're going to act with integrity, and you're going to plan for what's next. You're going to set your long-term goals or look at what those might be, and that would be my reading for the week, and that's my YouTube for you. Once again, there is a longer reading on Patreon. It is like 30 minutes long and 3 pages of writing with some exercises for you to do in there, such as kind of looking at the world shamanically and taking a walk about nature and getting messages, signs, and omens, and how to do that from my perspective in a better way. You can book a reading with me at starandstonellc.com, or you can find me on social media and, around the block. I'm traveling lots through the Bay Area right now and really enjoying those times of travel, mostly in the North Bay, but I'm available online if you need me. That's my reading for the week. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be, and thanks for watching.